again. It's Shawna with Women in the Pet Industry Network, and we're here for our leadership interview series, and I'm very excited to introduce you to Alice Nichols. She is the founder, the CEO, the president, chief bottle washer of Upcountry. And a kind of a personal story, when I first started in the pet space and really was doing my research, I came to Global Pet Expo in 2013, and I was very impressed with her booth, with her product. It just is classy, and she's a classy woman. And so for her to be in this series is just a huge coup for me. I just think she's really a great leader and also very humble, I must admit. So Alice, why don't you tell people what you do?
Well, thank you very much for all the nice things that you said about Upcountry and me. I started this in 1984, and when the pet industry was sort of in basic utilitarian mode, and we came out with a line of ribbon dog collars, because I thought that pets needed something to express, that the owners could express the pet's personality or their own personality. So we started with a line of 6 ribbon dog collars, and since then, we have grown to having 128 different styles of dog collars, a line of apparel, and all different kinds of gift accessories for the home.
Wow.
So,
And I don't know if you got the dates here, but this is 45 years. She's celebrating
35.
35 years.
45.
It's my math problems. Okay. However, that is a long time. And notice she started with ribbon collars. So you've grown. So talk about that. Talk about what you believe are those traits that kept you going inside this pet space. And you were cutting edge.
Well, when I first started, the people in the pet industry, I thought it was a brilliant idea. And I thought when I did my first trade show that everyone would absolutely adore this product. And people would come by to my booth and say, well, gosh, these are darling, but I'd never put this on my dog because my dog rolls in the mud or gets dirty. So this is not something that will ever take off. So I was quite discouraged for many years because people were used to the plain ribbon dog.
Yes.
I mean, the plain collars, leather collars, chains, nothing like this. But gradually, people came around to realizing that it's fun to put something cute on your dog.
A dog
or
accessory,
even
yes.
your cat.
And match with what
And
you're doing.
you can match.
So I want to go there because I think people who are listening are all working through leadership themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You got very discouraged, but why didn't you quit?
There were many times. I will tell you, there were many times.
I think you could probably relate to that.
And there were times when it was difficult to pay the bills, and when I couldn't pay myself for many years, and it was very discouraging. But I think the thing is you have to be tenacious, and you have to...
Like a dog with a bone.
Like a dog. If you believe in what you're doing, then you have to have a passion for it, and you have to stick to it and keep your focus.
So a couple things you just said, and I think belief is something that hasn't been brought up a lot.
Yeah.
So what made you believe so much in your product? Because you wanted it, right?
Exactly. And the very beginning, there were many people, not a lot, but some people who gave me a lot of encouragement and said, this just is going to take time. And so that's one of the things that kept me going.
So you had champions.
I did, and also, as I say, I believed in it myself.
So 2 things there that I think I want to push on is, number 1, believe yourself. Huge belief. My belief is going to direct all my behaviors. And then the second thing is find some champions.
Yeah.
Because you listen to them, obviously.
Yep.
And you still have champions. I was at your booth yesterday,
Yeah.
and she had all these people who were like, toasting her. Of course, she had champagne. But
Exactly.
So tell me where you think, since you've been in it a long time, where do people make their mistakes? What are the mishaps that you think you see?
I think one of the major things is losing focus.
Okay.
I think that when you have an idea You have to be tenacious, as I said before, but you also have to keep your focus, because once you enter almost any industry, if you have a great idea, you are going to see people who are going to come and copy you and knock
Right.
you off, and you can't be distracted by that. You can't spend a lot of time worrying about what other people are doing. You have to focus on what you think that the values are in what you're doing.
You just said something really brilliant that also has not been brought up yet, is not getting distracted. Because we get our feelings hurt, or we
Yeah.
can't believe someone would steal our idea, and not as well. And especially if they look like they're being successful with it.
Yeah.
It's like,
And it's very easy
Oh.
to get distracted.
so how do you stay focused? How do you just drop it back, or you shake it off like a dog?
Well, having a business plan also helps.
Okay, a
you.
business
A
plan.
plan is
Okay.
very important. and then just focusing on where you want to go with your product, and not worry about what's going on around you or trying to do too much.
Okay.
Sometimes people try to bring in too many different kinds of products. They say, well, I'll do collars. And sometimes I am guilty of this myself.
I was going to ask you, because you went from collars and now you have clothing.
Yeah.
So how do you pick and choose?
Well, and this is a very good question, because for me, I now have to rein myself in and say, really, what we do is pet accessories. So we are doing a line of apparel, but it coordinates with our collars and leashes.
So that's where the congruency.
Yes.
Okie
exactly.
dokie.
And so we try to do things like that. We have ventured off into some other products, but we know what our bread and butter is.
All right.
And that's where our main focus is.
Really well said, because I think we do, and there's so many opportunities.
Yeah.
Which ones to take, which ones not to take.
Exactly.
So now, having been in this for a long time and successful, and you're still here, I love all this.
Well,
The
I'm-
product is fabulous. What is there any piece of advice you would give somebody that's a new leader or coming in?
Just what I said. Number one, don't give up.
Don't give up.
Just stick with it.
Good.
It's never going to be easy, and you're going to hit bumps in the road, but you have to hang in there. If you believe in what you're doing,
Good.
then you really have to just stick with it. That's the most important thing, and that's the hardest thing.
And you have 35 years, and you're successful. So when we're not thinking that we can do it, think about what other people must have done. So I think that's huge. And then lastly, what do you think is a trait that one of our pets have, particularly canine, that we should exemplify?
Well, many, but I think of loyalty.
Loyalty.
Because, I think to be a good leader, you have to be, number one, loyal to your employees, but you have to also be loyal to your customers. And you have to make decisions that can help your customers. In this day and age where there are a lot of, for me, I'll give an example of this.
Please.
Where there are so many discounters, we find it's very important to have MAP pricing so that it doesn't hurt our retailers, because we want to be loyal to the retailers who made us successful. So we don't sell to the discounters purposely, because they're not very good at honoring MAP pricing. And we want our retailers to be able to be competitive. So I think loyalty, and our customers are very loyal to us as a result.
Sounds like it.
So-
Well, after 35 years,
Well.
obviously it's apparent. So if I can put that into just sort of a nubbin, that you stuck to your guns with a tenaciousness, and even when you were discouraged, and then you went, I will be loyal to those who are loyal to me. Think about that for a minute. That right there, if I'm loyal to those who are loyal to me, and show loyalty even before they're loyal to me, yes? And that way then they're like, she's got our best interest at heart.
Yes.
I think that's what I'm hearing
Yeah.
from you, is that
Yeah.
you really have, and that you knew your idea was good.
Yeah.
Even when somebody says, oh, you're like, I'm not going to listen to them.
Yes.
I'm going to listen to what I know in my heart. I think that's what I'm hearing you say.
And go with your instincts. Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So how do they find you? How do they buy your great stuff?
Well, we're in retail stores all over the United States and 38 countries overseas.
Wow, okay. And what are they
but-
looking for? But they're not looking for upcountry, because you're selling totally wholesale. You don't have a website that you sell on.
Yes, we
Oh,
do.
we do?
Yes,
Then give them the
we
website.
Also, it's upcountryinc.com.
Upcountryinc.com.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes, and you can order off the website.
So if you like, pet accessories, who doesn't? Then we want to make sure and give her some love, because Alice Nichols with Upcountry has been in the industry for a long time. She really knows what she's doing. I can't tell you how much I appreciate your time and that you shared with our entire viewership your nuggets of wisdom.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah.
All right, we'll see you next time on the next leadership interview. Thank you.